Hello and welcome to another Slay the Spire video. So we had a last run which was great. You know, we have some really bad runs here and there, but that run was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. We got quite lucky in the second act fight, but the last boss fight was actually a reasonable cakewalk. We only really had to worry about that last turn and if he was going to heal or not, which he didn't end up doing, so that was great. Now we're going to be playing the Silent. We now have Ascension unlocked. Runs get harder as you win. Win streaks are unaffected, of course, so that's always good, but Ascension mode makes things harder. So I don't know how we're going to go, because I don't usually do great with the Silent to begin with, but we'll wait and see. Not a fan of any of these. We might just take the enemies have 1 health, honestly. We can't get to an elite, can we? Oh, it'd be tight. If we get no battles here, we could actually make it to an elite, so that's the way we're going to go. I've got to be careful about what cards I take. I'm actually probably going to focus on something more poison orientated, but I'm going to be a bit careful when I think about that, so... Bouncing Flask, there are a few good cards so far, and of course we had to get a battle. If we could have avoided this, we would have actually been fine, because I would have got to fight the elite with no issue. Another poison card is good. Move a card from deck, transform a card in your deck, upgrade a card in your deck. I'll go with upgrade and I'll upgrade neutralize. I don't get many chances to smith usually with this, so it's a good chance to do some stuff. Anchor is perfect because it means I don't have to worry too much in my first turn. And I do get another good smithing turn, which I think throwing on the Bouncing Flask is a good option, because then we can actually poison for an extra 3. Which against something like this is perfect. Okay, so we can stab and go for as much damage as we can. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Just going for as much poison as possible. I really want a Catalyst. I think that would do the job nicely. I think at this point we're just kind of playing the turns as best we can. Because since we're relying on poison, we're not actually affected by those weaknesses like that, so that actually works out really nice. The only thing we're going to have a downside to is the fact that we have to armor up. Everything else works out really well. Choose a card, next turn add 3 of the copies of that card to your hand, exhaust. Deal 6 damage for each attack card played this turn. I actually think I'm going to take that one, mainly because I want to aim for the poison build. Upgrade 2 cards, restore, lose 14. Sorry, yeah, we'll take it. Don't like it because I do have to probably go this way. We did just gain more, so that's a positive, I guess. I can't actually buy anything because I spent too much money last time. I'm avoiding that elite, mainly because I don't want to deal with it right now. And I really don't have the health to do so. Okay. So, starting off, I think with a poison, and probably just a survivor turn. Nightmare's great, but I really want to use it on something like Catalyst if we eventually get there. Okay, Ornamental Fan is actually reasonable for once. Alright. That'll take the bulk of the damage for me. I probably should have just armored, but... I mean, I don't really ever need to. Let's see. Weaken that. Drop some poison on it. Armor up and deal damage. There we go. That'll work. That'll work out, guys. Who needs love when you can just poison crap? Alright, that's all dead. And we got a poison. And there we go. Catalyst. That's what I really wanted. So, can I afford to fight an elite? Maybe. If I can draw Catalyst, it'd be amazing. Since I didn't draw Catalyst, now I'm in a little bit tighter spot. Might throw the poison just in case, because the odds of us drawing Catalyst are now 50-50. And now it's basically guaranteed, so... I'm willing to take the damage if it means I can drop Catalyst next turn. There we go. I was willing to do it if I knew I could drop it next turn. Discard all card, non-attack cards in your hand. Unload. That sounds okay. Move a card from your deck, 7 HP. Gain 50 to 80 gold. Yeah, that'll do. I'm gonna heal anyway, so let's go. Let's take the healing. Take it to the top. We're not going down without a fight here. I do like that. Deal 10 damage, discard all non-attack cards. The only problem is I actually like the cards I've got right now. I'm going to focus on the poisoning. It only deals 9, so we actually block out the first attack either way. So it's actually not an issue. And from here we just Catalyst. I don't like that Catalyst gets exhausted though. Okay. Also, this thing didn't... because it's not quite at splitting level. That's fine. And then they split, which is annoying because they lose all their poison that I, spent painstaking amount of hours setting up. No, I didn't spend that long setting it up, but it's funny. Alright, this is a problem. Very close to having that be dead, but we're going to take a bit of damage for it, which is okay. I mean, that's fine. I'll take a little damage if it means I can do this. So it's actually really not that bad. Okay. That one's dealing more damage, but I mean, overall, it's not really a problem. Neutralize, strike, defend, and 12 damage. Kunai is also great, giving us the dexterity every turn. Amazing. And this boss is dead. Okay. I'm actually really happy with how this is going so far. This turn, play your next one, strike. Great. We'll take the Black Star, because I really want to get more relics. And since we are playing Ascension, I'll lead some more common, which means it should be easier for us to hit them. Although, none of these tracks really seem great, so we'll go this way because it's probably the easiest. I also have no AoE effect, so that's gonna suck really badly. Like, for me right now, I just need to be able to hit these, basically. As much as I can and want to, I just gotta hit them. Alright, Bouncing Flask seems okay now. And I'm going to throw the armor up. I don't want to take anything, if I can avoid it, personally. So if we can block most of this, which we did, I'm quite happy with it. Burst, the next skill you play this turn, is played twice. That thing's dead, for sure. There was no way it was surviving. Alright, there we go. 16 block. Not quite enough, but good enough that I'm happy with it. Especially since the other one's dead this turn regardless, so... yeah, good. I was hoping at least I'd get a hit on that guy. And now that should be easy. Slice, skewer, or all enemies lose. No, I'm not going to take those. I don't want to make my deck cluttered like that. If I can get something better though, I'll use it for sure. Pair. Whenever you apply poison, apply one additional poison. Alright. That sounds like something I want to do. Actually, do I have any cards I wanted to remove? We might remove a strike. I'm not really relying on my attack power all that much. This guy's great. Oh, this is going to be magical. Once I finally get the poison to actually start taking effect on him, it's amazing. Because I mean, all he's going to do is armor this turn, which means the poison's literally going to kill him next turn with Catalyst now. Which is great. Dead. It's the one time this actually goes well when you have a poison deck. I might go that way. That way I can avoid another fight. So, if I throw this, and then double its poison, that should die over 2 turns. I only have to take a little damage. That worked out well. There's actually nothing else here I want. So all I can do is wait for this poison to take effect as best it can. And then just defend it as much as I can. Take as little damage as possible while getting as much poison on this guy as I can. Let's go. I do love the additional poison because now it means all my effects, even that bouncing flasks, are an extra +1 for every hit, so +4 poison, which is amazing. That's dead next turn. There we go. Don't like those. Requires 75 gold. Great, don't have it. Alright, a good rest. 70, and an elite battle. Okay. This isn't fun. Actually, this one isn't fun at all. Mainly because I'm forced to armor up, which doesn't make it very fun. At least we did block reasonably well. Might actually play the potions here. Just to keep myself kind of alive would be good. Can also start dealing out the poison I want, so that's good. Triple Catalyst, if I can get that to go off nicely, I can actually start doing all my doubling really, really quickly. Okay, I'm not a fan of this because I am forced to actually attack that, which is unfortunate. The Catalysts, though, do get to go back into the deck, and I'll basically cycle those one more time. Perfect. Burst plus 1 Catalyst so far. I feel is reasonable. Okay, I haven't been able to do much now. Just because this is making my life a little more difficult than I wanted it to be. If I can actually get 1 Catalyst, I win, so... There we go, Catalyst. That's all we needed. 1 Catalyst. When you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. At the start of each turn, you only lose 15 block, and not much else. Apply 2 poison, noxious fumes, that's an AoE effect. I've got to take that. Oh yes, ice cream. I don't want to fight that elite, unfortunately. I don't really have anything to deal with him effectively, so... That's why I had to ignore him. Alright, this isn't great because I do have to use these. But I don't take too much damage. Which is okay. I'm okay with not taking too much damage. Might actually roll this over. We take a little bit of damage again, but we do get to roll it over with the next turn, so... Okay, we'll roll 1 over. I probably should have rolled 2, but... I mean, we get to kill anyway, so... Who cares, right? 35 damage, there we go. I'm gonna take another deadly poison. Oh, this is where things get more interesting. Here we go. Alright, as much as I can get poison-wise. Perfect. Alright, Catalyst is now costing an absolute arm and a leg, so that's kind of bad. But Nightmare will let me put these into my hand over and over again, so I should have actually played it twice. I don't have another skill that I can play, so Burst is now useless. At least I'm only taking 6 damage. That's kind of good. So yeah, I can't use those to full effect, but they're in my hand, so that's great. Which means this thing is dead next turn, regardless. It's just a painful way to do things. Okay. I would have loved Horn. I honestly really want the poison effect. I'm going to take these 2 potions though. That's 12 poison just there on potions, so I can use that to my advantage pretty nicely, honestly. It's not really going to be any kind of issue going forward. Although, this guy's a little irritating. He is dealing 5 damage. At least I get a good amount of poison on him early. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Another Noxious, and I can actually just weaken him here, straight out. Which is pretty good. And there's Catalyst, which is kind of what I wanted. we'll add another weakness, and I'm going to use the catalyst for 60 on this turn. And we'll roll over that point. Because that's skill, right? Yeah. So burst, skill. There we go, 99 poison. It's not a crazy amount of poison, I guess. It's just a nightmare poison. I'm actually going to use that on that, because then I can play 3 of those next turn. Even though he's dead, regardless, but I mean, well, he's not, because he actually healed. That's a pretty big pain in the ass, to be personally honest. Poison, poison, poison. Get poisoned. Stay poisoned, please. God, this guy's annoying. Alright, I managed to defend fairly well. I just need this turn to go well, which with bouncing flasks it's going well. There we go, so second boss down. To my massive poison deck. Venom is okay, I guess. Heal 3 at the end of each turn. Actually, I really want to keep everything I've got, so I'm going to hold... Oh yes, the specimen! That's what I needed for this poison deck to be amazing, and even better, we're fighting Donut Boys. So all we got to do is make it now. If we can make it to the boss, I should be right. Now I can focus all my poison on one target, which is great, because now I don't have to bloody worry about it. Come on, give me what I need. All of these are awkward. But there is some advantage to them. So when this thing dies, it converts its poison over, which is what I want. So I just need to make sure these guys are reasonably even all the way through. There we go. Now I negate 16. Okay, so these ones are the hard ones right now that I need to focus on. Poison it. Poison even higher. Probably Catalyst to make sure it's dead. And we get to cycle a card, basically. Might even throw these two right now, just to make sure this thing dies quickly. Yes, there we go. Next turn they all die. We had to take a lot of damage for that though, which I don't like, but it worked. Acrobatics, deal 4 cards. No, we'll skip that one. And there's nothing here. Maybe removing another strike to make my deck more consistent. Lose defend, lose Noxus Fumes, you lose a strike. That's fine. Heal full HP, lose 11 max. Fine, I would rather have max HP right now. Okay. 1 on the spiky. And then we'll up it. There we go. It does force me to take a little damage though. But hopefully that'll work in my favour, so it won't be too bad. I should have probably rolled it over with the ice cream, honestly, but this is alright. Alright, that's dead. And the poison got rolled. There we go. And again, the poison should get rolled over. Nightmare poisons. Take all my poison. Nice. That one's actually a bit better. And now I've got to fight this elite. This is where it gets tricky. And of course, it had to be this guy. I think poison still has effect though, so I should actually be okay, right? That one, plus the burst, plus the catalyst. It's a good start to doubling my poison. Nice, so he still only takes 1 from poison, but the advantage with poison is every single turn that I don't deal damage to him, at least I have an advantage. I just need to be able to block out his big damage turns like now, as much as I possibly can. Okay. Ah, I should have played the... Damn it. Should have played that first burst. I should have rolled that over too. Whoops. Stupid mistakes. I don't need much here. I really don't. There we go. I didn't need much at all. I just needed a way to get that last bit of damage in. Okay. Noxious, we'll start with that. I might hold on to one of those and drop the strike instead. Deadly poisons. And just for a good measure, I might actually drink this. Even though we're only taking 1 damage off that. I should have actually targeted this thing too, in the back. Might have been better. Roll that over. Next turn should be good. Come on. Perfect. I should have played that first, but that's fine. Oh, he negated it all. Whoops. Ugh. Super frustrating now. Oh, I could have played on that one and killed it straight away, but it's going to roll over, so... Alright, come on, Relic. Burden, okay. This stage is just keeping my health high that I've got to worry about. I also don't like fighting these guys, like, at all. Alright. Poison. Neutralize. Poison. And defend. I should have rolled it. I keep forgetting to roll over my points. I just always think I should optimize my play, but I always end up just stuffing up by rolling over too many. See, now's a good turn to defend. Alright, I need to hit this. Well, actually, I need to hit all of them, but this will work. That one's dead. Its poison gets rolled onto this one, so the only focus becomes this guy over here. Which is going to be a pain in the ass. I suppose the bonus is the poison will just keep rolling, so I'm only going to wait till there's a turn where I can actually deal enough damage to get rid of these guys effectively. Screw it, this should do it. I just need enough hits on that guy. There we go. Just enough. Alright, heal. Keeping our health nice and high. If we don't get a battle, which unfortunately we did, we could have been even better off, but I don't want to target here. I'm going to go for this one to start with. I might also hit one of these explodey boys once. Alright, come on, good turn. Venom plus an attack. Should be good. That thing's dead next turn. 100%. So, that's great. Start rolling all that over then. That explode has died, and the next one's lined up already. Okay, I don't need much on that, so there we go. Both dead. I do have to take a lot of damage though. Another catalyst, that's perfect. And now I just need to heal. So we're going to the boss fight. Not too confident in how this is going to go, because they do run, they both run the pain in the ass stuff, which I don't like at all. So I get to be really annoyed by that. So it's a little disappointing. Might go for the Venom. I'm already blocking 10, so I get to block most of that. If I can get rid of that guy's stuff straight away, that'd be better. Perfect. So the problem now is I'm going to take too much damage from this without getting enough damage on the guy. So that's actually going to kill me immediately. Even if I try and block all of it, I don't think it's going to work. No, it's not. I'm dead. It's unfortunate. We made it all the way to the final boss, but we couldn't quite get it. The cards kind of would have needed to do massive amounts of poison. If I could have probably got that catalyst combo off the start, and if these guys weren't already artifact straight off the bat, I might have stood a chance. But both of them being artifact, which I didn't realize, makes it really difficult. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this run though. I mean, it was pretty good up until this point. We did make it to the final boss, which I think is great compared to some of my really bad runs where I'll die in like the first act or the second act. And considering this was on Ascension 1, I'm actually really happy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and subscribe if you did, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.